Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another special presentation as we induct our newest member into the Bowman Field Hall of Fame. The Bowman Field Hall of Fame was established in 1989 by the Bowman Field Commission and the former Williamsport Bills as a way to honor those who were important and influential in the history of Bowman Field and baseball in Williamsport. The Hall of Fame went dormant in 1991 but was revived as part of this banquet by the Crosscutters in 2009. This year's honoree is the late Joseph H. Mosser. In terms of longevity and energy, few boosters rivaled Mr. Mosser. He was an active part of professional baseball in Billtown from the 1920s up until his passing in 1964. He was the owner of a successful tannery in Williamsport, the Joseph H. Mosser Leather Company. Later to become Armor Leather, it was down on Arch Street in Newberry. Of course, Mosser Avenue is right down in that same area. He was one of the original investors in the 1923 Williamsport Grays. More importantly, he was a skilled fundraiser and donor to the construction campaign to build Memorial Field in 1925. Memorial Field, of course, was the forerunner. The name changed later to Bowman Field. Through many ups and downs, he remained a believer in Williamsport's future in professional baseball, while others doubted the city's ability to support a franchise. Though he often remained in the background, Mosser was often cited by insiders to his many contributors and was dubbed Mr. Baseball by local sports writers in the 1950s. Fellow Bowman Field Hall of Famer Bill Picklener once remarked, "Without a doubt, Joe Mosser was the most generous supporter ever known through the years. The figure would stagger you if known." True to his unpretentious personality, Mr. Mosser once said, "We're playing baseball, that's all that counts. What I've done means nothing to the fans. They just want to see baseball." For his longtime commitment and support of Bowman Field and professional baseball in Williamsport, the Williamsport Crosscutters and the Bowman Field Commission proudly induct the late Joseph H. Mosser into the baseball and the Bowman Field Hall of Fame. A special thanks goes out to local baseball historian and chairman of the Bowman Field Commissioner Lou Hunsinger for recommending Mr. Mosser be considered for this honor. Much of the information in your program and heard tonight was taken from Lou in the book he co-wrote with Jim Quiggle called Gateways to the Majors, published in 2001. Let's have a round of applause for the late Joseph H. Mosser.